It's a Thursday. It's going to be a high of 29. Might see some light flurries. Nothing too crazy. But tonight, crank up the heat. A low at 10.
Oh, now it's 10.
That's what they're saying. That's what's on this little piece of paper here.
It's too early to be this cold.
Definitely cold. Rolling into the weekend. Not really going to warm up much. We're going to be pretty much in the mid-30s all weekend long. But no snow as of right now. So, welcome to Thursday. How are you, Thick?
I'm not happy.
Why not?
I'm sad.
Why are you sad?
Because we lost Brian Hartline.
Yeah.
Man, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
I don't understand why that's okay. You should not be talking to, especially the big three, the head coach and both coordinators. You should not be talking to either of them until the season's over. I don't think that's the right thing to do when you're getting ready to enter the Big Ten championship in the playoffs.
Well, I mean, look, my gosh, Kiffin, the head coach, will not coach his team in the playoffs.
Not even going to coach his team in the playoffs.
At least Brian Hartline's staying for the postseason.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kiffin did say he wanted to stay, and they told him no. He met with the AD and
at South Florida?
Yeah, he met with the AD and the No, Kiffin. He wanted to coach Ole Miss, and they told him no.
Ole Miss told him
yes.
No. Do you suppose that's because he's going to another team in the SEC?
Probably. Yeah. And they said, no, thanks, we'll move on. We're good.
I mean, like if Hartline was going to Penn State, would they allow him to stay and coach through the postseason? Thank God it's not Penn State.
That's per school. I'm assuming they make their decision, and Ole Miss made their decision and just said, no, thank you.
Yeah, the whole thing is very odd. But, it happens in the NFL, too. I mean, while teams are in the playoffs, coordinators are getting – at least they're maybe not hired, but they're getting interviewed.
I hope you don't get the and I don't think they should do that either.
I know.
I hope you don't get the Detroit Lions turnout, because that's exactly what happened. Ben Johnson already signed with the Bears last year before the first playoff game. They already knew what was going on.
Oh, is that right?
And we lost in the first round. I don't know if he signed the paper, but they knew he was going. They knew. And Glenn, the defensive coordinator, was going as well, and they lost in the first round of the playoffs. So I hope this isn't a distraction, because
I'm worried about Matt Patricia, too.
Yeah? Well, when you that's what happens.
I know. You get plucked, man. When you win, you lose. You lose stuff.
Yeah.
People want a piece of it. And I'm not surprised. I was a huge fan of his when he played here. He is the epitome of a football player. He embodied everything that is Buckeye football. And, I do hold out hope. Maybe one day he will be back here. Eventually Ryan Day will.
When Ryan Day moves on.
Or retires or whatever. Maybe, he goes and gets his head coaching experience now down in South Florida. And then, I don't know. I'm just a huge, huge fan of Brian Hartline. Great recruiter, great wide receiver coach.
When Ryan Day heads to the NFL for a couple years?
Well, that wouldn't surprise me either, because he is an NFL guy.
Yeah. I don't know.
I hope it's no time soon.
Right, I was going to say, when is that going to be? Because someone might be coming with a big paycheck. We'll see.
I don't know if the NFL will pay him more than we will. Than Ohio State will pay him. I don't know. Now,
Probably not. You'd have to be established, I would think.
Well, what did Harbaugh got paid big by the Chargers.
Yeah.
Like $14 million or $15 million.
But he had NFL experience.
Yes, that's true. He had coached
championship experience.
3 NFC championships.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But yeah, I saw that yesterday and I was like, that's not the best time to announce that. I don't think.
It's just, what do you do?
Speaking of that, we're going to be talking some OSU football coming up here a little bit later. We will have another prediction for you. And I saw some stats that are just really mind-blowing about this Big Ten championship.
Oh, yeah?
And the number 1 and number 2 team meeting up. That's pretty crazy. So we'll get into that. What else are we going to talk about this morning? Well, it's a Thursday, so we've got FML. We have got not 1, not 2, but 3 pair of tickets for Blitzmas. We are going to play Don't Blow It for Everyone coming up at about 7:35. And
we have a guest coming in?
We have a guest from the Columbus Funny Bone coming in, which I'm very excited about to talk to them about what's going on this weekend. Right now, let's get it all going. Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick, what you got?
All right, $25 to waterbeds and stuff. If you're the first one to text in the correct answer, we'll just stay on the topic of Brian Hartline, who was drafted in 2009 into the NFL. So you're going to need to know two things here to win the gift card this morning. Need to know what team drafted Brian Hartline and what round he was drafted in. I'm going to make you earn this one. 800-821-9970. First one to text in those correct answers will win the gift card.
Well, on multiple occasions, this would be a time where we would play a remix for you. We got on this little train, if you will, of finding some great rock songs that have been remixed, and some have been put through AI, and they come up with these great funk remixes, and we found a lot of them that we really, really like. However, I found one yesterday, and this is kind of the reverse. This is taking other genres and seeing if it would fit in the rock format, which, again, not the first time it's been done. Not every song would work, but I really feel like this is a good one. I think someone did a great job with this little remix. So I want you to listen. I want you to rock out, and you probably will until you realize what song it is. And then you're like, wait a minute. Hold on. I shouldn't be liking this song in a rock formation. But it's pretty good, at least I think. You got it up over there, Thick?
I do.
Okay.
I think.
All right. Take a listen to this really great rock remix on a Thursday morning.
Tonight, you're probably gonna start a fight. I know this can't be right. Hey baby, come on. I loved you endlessly when you weren't there for me. So now it's time to leave and make it alone. I know that I can't take no more.
You wouldn't know otherwise.
It does. I think they should have used a more rock voice, I guess, because he does sound a little like NSYNC. The voice does, even though the music's rock.
Yeah.
Just maybe a little crunchier.
Okay, you can make it crunchier, but at the same time, there are a lot of rock bands that sound like this now with that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that could be Daughtry.
Right, yeah.
You know.
It's almost like a synthesizer voice, but not quite. But I think they did a great job.
It actually does sound a little like Daughtry.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Good Lord.
I like it. All right, Josh texted in and said, yeah, that sucks. Jeff said, rock in sync, kick ass, yeah? Tristan said, where do I find this?
Oh, my God.
See? I'm not mad at it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, good. There's no, official band or anything that did this, but not that I could find. But it's a remix.
I've got to play this for my daughter, Danielle, and see what she thinks, because as a kid, huge NSYNC fan.
Right.
I have been to 4 NSYNC concerts because of her.
Have you really? 4 of them?
Brutal.
Wow.
The screaming girls, you know what I mean? Oh, man, just the pitch.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. We've all been to screaming concerts before, but yeah, it's that level of pitch that young girls can reach.
Right, but she eventually grew into rock. I mean, her all-time favorite band now is Avenged Sevenfold. So I'm interested to see what she thinks.
Yeah, totally. If you like both, I mean, come on now. Well, check it out. It's the rock remix of Bye Bye Bye. If you want to check it out.
That's fun.
I totally forgot. We got to find out who our winner is for Blitz Trivia. Vic.
Oh, that's all right. All right, so the question we were talking about, Brian Hartline is leaving the Buckeyes after the postseason. He's going to be the head coach at South Florida, played for the Buckeyes back from, 2005, and then he was drafted into the NFL 2009. Needed two parts here. Needed to know what team drafted him and what round it was in. The answer was the Miami Dolphins drafted him in the 4th round in 2009. And the first person to text in was Lisa, although she didn't answer it. She just texted, F the Bucks, go IU. So that was the first text we got. But Bo Delancey in Columbus was the first one to text in the correct answer. And a lot of people, I was surprised how many people knew both. I figured a lot of people would know Dolphins. That's why I made the first round. But we got a lot of texts that were Dolphins, 4th round, Dolphins, 4th round. The people know their Buckeyes.
Yeah.
And but Bo gets the $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
Congratulations, Bo.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us to Los Angeles, where if you are ever visiting Los Angeles and you need to get somewhere, you can call yourself a Waymo. That is the new driverless taxi. You get in, and it just takes you where you need to go with no one in the driver's seat.
What could go wrong?
Uses all the GPS and cameras and all that kind of stuff. Now, we've heard stories of the Waymo parking lot where the cars return for the night and they get in each other's way and then they all start honking at each other because they don't know where to go or what to do. They're still working out the bugs.
Yeah. Anything to keep from paying people.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, here's another one, a viral video that is spreading online because just the other day, someone caught video of a police standoff. There is a white pickup truck on the side of the road, which has got about half a dozen police cars behind it, with officers standing with their doors ajar, guns drawn, and a man in the pickup truck in a standoff with the police. Obviously a very high-tense situation as the police are, taking cover behind their cars and their doors, guns drawn, aimed at this pickup truck. When all of a sudden, a Waymo car with a passenger drives right through the police standoff. Here's the videographer who caught the whole thing.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What is that Waymo doing?
It doesn't get in the way, but it turns right in front of the pickup truck of where the standoff is taking place.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
No,
It doesn't know. Yeah, like him. He's, what is that Waymo doing?
Waymo did release a statement saying that the Waymo car did make a left right in front of the police standoff. However, the Waymo car cleared the intersection very quickly, and the passenger was taken safely to their destination.
Well, fortunately, there wasn't a gunfight going on.
Right. Well, I love the excuse of that. Hey, the passenger made it to his destination safely. Like, that's the only thing that matters. Like, I'm glad they made it to their destination safely, but how about you don't interfere with a police standoff or put them in that situation?
Yeah, I don't know. I assume they know when there's construction or stuff like that, right? The Waymo vehicles.
You would have to think so.
Yeah.
I mean, because they follow, they have that internal map.
Right.
So they're just following the map, and they usually list construction zones and things.
Like if that whole scene had just broke out, and the police just got there and that was just getting started. I mean, the lane's open to where the Waymo was going. So how would it know? I mean,
it absolutely wouldn't. But can you?
I don't know what you do.
Yeah, I don't know what you do there. I don't know. Story number 2 takes us over to where was this taking place? In New Jersey? I can't remember where this National Dog Show was taking place. But if you were sitting around on Thanksgiving, you may have come across the National Dog Show that they do on Thanksgiving. And John O'Hurley is the announcer for the dog show. That sounds like not a great job, but that's just me being the announcer for a dog show. Well, there was a sheepdog that was, trotting its way through this dog show when John O'Hurley, the commentator, decided he had a few things to say about the sheepdog, and people online are going nuts over it in a good way. Because I think if you're going to liven up a dog show, this would be the way to do it. Take a listen to what John O'Hurley had to say about the sheepdog.
The old English sheepdog?
80 pounds of hair and 2 pounds of actual dog there. As I have said before, if the judge picks through all of that hair and finds only one eye, he's got the wrong end of the dog.
I think, first of all, great line. If you pick through all that hair and you only see one eye, you're at the wrong end of the dog. Great line. I think it's even better when it's delivered in a way that only John Hurley can deliver it. It's so proper, and that's what makes it so funny. When you say it with that proper of a voice, it just comes and goes. Play it one more time. I want to hear this one more time.
As I have said before, if the judge picks through all of that hair and finds only one eye, he's got the wrong end of the dog.
He sounds like he should be reporting news in the 70s.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
It is just so straightforward and proper.
I remember, when you'd see these dog shows being a kid, and you'd hear the announcer on there going, "That is a beautiful bitch."
Yes.
You're like, he called it a beautiful bitch.
Yep. So thank you, John O'Hurley, for livening up the National Dog Show. That is your not-so-breaking news. All right. Let's see. 48 plus 13. 51 hours. 51 hours, 14 minutes, and 27 seconds, actually.
Jeez.
Before kickoff for the Big Ten Championship, as the Buckeyes are set to take on the Hoosiers down in Indianapolis.
Wait. Your math is off. Would you just say 51 hours?
Oh, 61 hours, sorry.
Okay, that sounds more like it.
48 plus 13.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, are we playing at 8 a.m. or 8 p.m.?
8 p.m. 48 plus 13, 51 hours.
Okay.
Plus 14 minutes and now 7 seconds. It's going to be a really good game. In fact, I think it's going to be one of the best Big Ten championships in a long time.
I hope not.
Okay. Well, let's just say this. Statistically, it's going to be one of the best Big Ten championships in a long time. I mean, I was looking at some of these breakdowns in terms of offense versus defense. And right now, Indiana has got the number one ranked offense in all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
Most categories. OSU's is like third in most categories. And then you look at the defense, and OSU is number one in pretty much everything.
Right.
And then IU is like fourth or fifth in pretty much everything. So on paper, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be the closest Big Ten championship in a long time. And I think this is the right way to do it because, it was only last year when they got rid of the Big Ten divisions. Used to be East and West. And then once Washington and USC and UCLA joined, they went away with the divisions.
Oh, leaders and legends or something.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. Well, and I also wasn't a fan. And granted, college football is, always evolving. But the one thing that really just didn't work out was the fact that OSU, Michigan, and Penn State were all in the same conference.
Yeah.
And those were always the big three teams. Oregon did okay on the other side for a while. Or for the first year.
They weren't with us yet.
Oh, they weren't with it? That's right. They weren't with us yet.
UCLA, USC, none of them were Washington.
They Purdue. I mean, because I remember Michigan took on Purdue one year. Basically, what I'm saying is it's been a while since we've had kind of an even Big Ten championship.
Right.
So it's going to be really interesting. Although you did start off the show this morning by saying how sad you were, and I'm sure a lot of OSU fans are, and I'm very curious as to how much this is going to affect the game. But your offensive coordinator signed a new job. He got a new job.
Deservedly.
Yes, absolutely.
But he's staying to coach in the postseason. I mean, he's going to be there, so I don't know.
Such a distraction.
You think?
I think
like
so.
When they get on the field, do you really think, as a player on the field going, oh man, I'm looking at Brian over there. He's not going to be here next year.
No, but Brian is like, yeah. I
don't believe that. I think he's going to want to dominate.
I'm not saying want is one thing. You can want a ton of stuff, but where your head is at is a different story.
Okay.
You can't tell me he's not already thinking about his new job. I'm not saying he's not concentrating. I'm not saying he's going to give up at all. But it is in the back of his head.
Okay.
As I said at the start of the show, Detroit Lions syndrome. Number one, I mean, absolutely killed it last year. But when the playoffs started, we knew both of our coordinators were gone. They had already started interviewing for new jobs. We lost in the first round of the playoffs. I think it's a thing.
Okay.
So, just saying. Really looking forward to breaking it down tomorrow. Oh, you know what? We need to get another predictor because we did the NCAA 26 predictor for who is going to win the game. But we need to do one more. And I think we have to bring out the mythical coin of destiny.
Oh, my gosh. Absolutely.
The Morning Blitz with Goose, Kelly, and Thick Rick.
Learn your fate with the mythical coin of destiny.
That is right, the ancient mythical coin of destiny. 100% accuracy rating in terms of predicting what will happen.
It told us that Ohio State was going to beat Michigan.
It did. It absolutely did. So, Thick, as the OSU fan, I'm going to allow you to ask the mythical coin of destiny what is going to happen this Saturday when OSU and Indiana meet at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Weather obviously will not be a factor to anyone because it's in a dome.
It won't be a factor for the rest of the year.
It won't?
No, there are no cold games. The only game that's even outdoors would be the Rose Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Out in the Rose Bowl.
What are the two semifinals? Wait.
Well, I'm sorry. That could be wrong. If you had to play a home game in the first round, but from everything I've read, no matter who loses this game, they're still going to get a first round bye.
Right.
So that means we won't play any cold weather games anymore this year.
So the second round
is Rose Bowl and one of the Dome Bowls or is it Miami? There's no cold weather games from the second round on.
If you get a first round bye, you still have to win 3 games, right?
Yes, but they're all the big bowl games, and then the second and third rounds are big bowl games. They'll be played in like either Atlanta, Dallas, Miami, the Rose Bowl, Arizona, places like that. And then the championship game will not be in the cold.
Okay. Carrie, I'm sorry you don't like the football talk. We miss KQ as well, but we'd still be talking the OSU football.
Right. Jeff Logan's still coming in tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. The mythical coin of destiny, Thick. You get to officially ask the question as to what will happen.
Oh, mythical coin of destiny. We know we got the lines. We know we went up front on the offensive and defensive lines. That should be the key to the game. We should win the line of scrimmage, but will we win the Big Ten championship game against Indiana on Saturday night?
The answer is yes.
Hell yeah! Okay. Yeah, baby! Yes!
You can't deny the mythical coin of destiny and its prediction, so...
I will. If we lose, I will melt that coin.
I can understand why you would feel a certain way. I can totally understand.
But it's been pretty damn good.
I have a feeling it's going to be really close.
I think it will the first half. I think we will pull away because I think our lines will wear them down. I'm
wondering, and this will be the other interesting thing to find out. It's a cool thing to win, but a lot of people, obviously, both quarterbacks are front runners for the Heisman Trophy. But you've got Vandy's quarterback, who a lot of people are talking about.
Yeah,
and
then also the running back from Notre Dame.
Yes, but I think he's fourth on the list.
Probably so. And I think whoever wins this game Saturday night wins the Heisman.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Vandy's quarterback isn't playing in such a high-profile game as this one, especially number 1 versus number 2 and who comes out on top. So I think that kind of gives these two quarterbacks a leg up as to who can take their team to victory. So we'll see what happens there. Anyways, tomorrow, We'll dive more into it, a bit more in depth with some professional information from Hall of Fame Buckeye legend Jeff Logan, who will be here at about 7:35 tomorrow. Oh, holiday movies. They're a tradition. I mean, you've got the classics. You've got movies that are coming out. I'm really looking forward to Anaconda. I really want to see Anaconda.
Is that a holiday movie?
Well, no, it's just coming out of Christmas.
Oh, okay.
No, not at all. Jack Black and Paul Rudd.
Yeah. Oh, no, I know. I want to see it.
It looks real. I think it's going to be a really, really good movie.
It should be quite fun.
It's making a movie within a movie.
Right.
It's very Quentin Tarantino-ish.
Yeah.
And like meta, very meta. They know they're in on the joke kind of thing.
Right. What was the... Oh, God, I'm drawing a blank. Tom Cruise and I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder.
Yes.
I think it's going to be a lot like that.
A lot like that. Yes. Except for the fact that they make fun of the fact that Anaconda is a movie that came out.
Right.
And they want to remake that movie.
Right.
And then things go wrong. If you want to check out more, traditional type holiday movies, Hallmark is dropping 24 new Christmas movies this year. How do you have 24 new Christmas movies?
Dude, they crank those things out. I mean, have you ever watched one?
Never.
It probably doesn't take much longer to film it than it does the length of the movie.
That is true. It's just straight through one shot.
It is, man. It's crazy. And, whatever.
However, more importantly, I want to talk about a particular Christmas movie. That Christmas movie where that person gets separated from his family in a place that gets invaded by criminals. The one where with the family fight and a funny scene at the beginning of the airport. Then the emotionally vulnerable character finds himself isolated from his family. And then he finds himself just trying to survive to get back to his family, only to have his plans interrupted by a team of criminals. Remember the part where he calls the police, but they're too busy enjoying delicious snacks, and then they just think it's a prank call anyway? But the police, they end up sending someone. The police show up, but then that police officer just reports back that there's no problem and everything is fine. But obviously there is a big problem inside, and our hero finds out he knows he's the only one who can stop the criminals. And then throughout the entire movie, our hero keeps talking to himself, and then he makes an unlikely ally from the first person he sees while looking through a window. And then they begin as strangers, but then they eventually make a connection, which is a really good thing, because at the end of the movie, that new friend is actually going to come to that hero's rescue. And then throughout the movie, our hero hides in cramped spaces and eavesdrops on criminals to gather information. But then in the middle of it, our hero meets the big bad guy who's actually pretending to be someone else. And then for some reason, someone has to go shoeless and ends up hurting their feet on glass. And then someone gets shot in the head, and then someone gets shot in the groin, and then our hero takes a trip down the stairs. The bad guys get torched and slammed in the walls. Our hero swings to safety and crashes through a building. And the big bad guy actually takes a crazy fall. And then the hero is reunited with his family after he recognizes his faults and has a better appreciation of what he had. It's a really great holiday movie. So great, in fact, that they make another one, and then another one, and then they keep making sequels until people finally stop caring about the movies. You know what movie I'm talking about?
Your brain is amazing.
You know what movie I'm talking about?
Yeah, you just described in great detail 2 Christmas movies.
I am so mad right now.
That is unbelievable. Dude, I'm like, where is he going with it? That is incredible. Those are 2 movies. My favorite movie of all time. Those are very different movies. Die Hard and Home Alone are so different, but they are exactly the same.
I'm so mad.
Oh, my God.
I'm so mad right now.
That was incredible. Why are you mad? That's brilliant. Goose?
Because you just ruined Die Hard. Die Hard is not Home Alone.
I know, but that's great. Those are 2 great heroes.
I know. But Die Hard is so much better.
Well, I didn't say it wasn't.
I just cannot believe how much it's the same movie.
It is.
And they both have catchphrases.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So as you're sitting there, if you don't feel that your child is old enough to watch Die Hard yet, just show them Home Alone. It's the same effing movie. Stress of the holidays starting to get to you. The realization for a lot of people, there's only one paycheck left until Christmas. You still haven't really started your shopping.
Not a single gift.
You got not a thing. You got to start planning for family coming over. Maybe you're a little stressed. The decorations aren't fully up yet. Still working on that. Just not feeling it. Well, we're going to try and make you feel a little bit better as we visit one of our favorite websites, and that would be F My Life, where people jump online and complain about things going on in their life so you can feel better about yours. Like this person who says, today I just got back from a Civil War reenactment. My first big event in years. I spent over $200 on gas and food, had to drive over 10 hours both ways. When I finally got there, I realized I left my uniform at home.
Oh, he's supposed to be in it.
Yeah. Could you imagine just you've got your part and you join the Civil War reenactment, you're in jeans and a hoodie. The South will rise! This person says, today I joined a work call feeling confident until my chair slowly sank mid-meeting. I tried to discreetly readjust, but the chair hissed and dropped me 2 inches every few seconds until only my eyes were visible above the desk. That had to have happened to people during the Zoom boom of COVID and stuff.
Among other things.
Oh, for sure. This person says, today I was at the bar and my friend and I were making fun of the guy wearing an Affliction muscle tee and bedazzled Ed Hardy hat. We were saying how he was the epitome of a douchebag and that he probably likes the UFC. Turns out he was an MMA fighter and I now have a broken nose.
Oh, no.
Gotta be real careful. You gotta keep your voice down when you're talking about other people.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when they're right there.
When they're right there, right. Today I was working as an intern at a daycare. One of the kids touched my chest a couple of times, and I jokingly told him that he shouldn't touch old and ugly women like me. So he started groping the little girls instead. When the other teachers asked him why, he said, I told him to do it. No, that's not what I said. I said, just don't touch me. This person says, today I was waiting in line for breakfast at the McDonald's drive-thru. After getting so fed up that the line hadn't budged for 10 minutes, I pulled out of the line, only to realize I was waiting behind two parked cars that were just to the left of the actual drive-thru line. I did that once years ago.
Really?
I was in New York City. And this was probably 10 years ago, and we went to Madame Tussauds in Times Square, which is the very famous wax museum where they have very realistic-looking statues of famous people. And you go around, you can take pictures, blah, blah. And we come around the corner, and there's three people taking a picture. It was NSYNC. It was all five members of NSYNC, and they were posing. And these three people were taking pictures of NSYNC. And, of course, you don't want to mess up someone's picture, so I stopped and I waited, and I waited, and I waited. Well, the photographers were wax people, too.
Oh, my God. Wow.
It took a full, good minute and a half. And I'm just standing there.
You can't be the only one that happened.
No.
That's had to have happened many times.
Had to have. Because they are realistic looking.
Yeah, they are.
And one of them was, kneeling, like they were trying to get the right angle.
Right.
Man, I felt stupid. Let's see. This person says, today I was in the corner deli getting snacks. My girlfriend thought it'd be funny to drive the car 50 yards down the street, so I would be confused when I came out. I would totally do something like that. She was picked up by the police for driving without her license, and now my car is impounded for 28 days. Whoops. Today I finished my shift at the nursing home. There was too much snow on the road, so most of us had to stay overnight. Not only did I not get to go home, I also got stuck sleeping in the same bed that a resident had died in the night before.
Oh, that's weird.
That wouldn't bother me.
I know, but it's just weird. It is weird.
It is unique.
There's a person who just died here.
Yeah.
And I'm laying here.
I mean, for years and years and years, when we would go to the lake house, my bedroom, I slept in the same bed that my best friend's dad died in, because he died at the lake house.
Oh, so you
and that was my bed. Yeah, I did it I did it all the time. Let's see. Today, a 5-year-old that I was babysitting picked up a knife and said he would chop my nuts off if I didn't give him his ice cream before dinner. Only 5 more hours to go.
These nuts.
What do you do? You got to cycle with a knife?
Why does he have a knife?
Well, and how does he know to threaten to chop his nuts off? That's what I want to know.
Gotta consider the home life.
Yeah.
I mean, something's going on there.
I am not taking a nap around that kid.
I'm not letting that kid in my house.
Finally, this person says, today I gave myself a bloody nose while trying to show my brother how to use a yo-yo.
Watch it. This is around the world.
Right, pink. Did you ever? I got into yo-yo for a minute.
I mean, I was a kid when I was a kid. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but did you like know the tricks?
Oh, I could do some stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was the most advanced trick you could do?
Well, to get it to do like the around the world and keep it spinning, multiple times.
Yeah.
That was pretty hard to do.
Okay.
I don't know. You were like really advanced?
No, not really advanced.
Oh, okay.
I would say above average, but not really advanced.
Okay.
I could catch it on the string.
Yeah.
And then pop it back around.
Okay. Yeah.
I did buy. I bought one of those like cone yo-yos. You know what I'm talking about? Where it was thinner in the middle.
Oh yeah.
And so more advanced yo-yo than just God, I hope Nora's not listening right now. I know she's in the car driving to Detroit, and I sound like a total nerd.
Well, I mean, you were a kid, right? Oh, now I get it. You were doing this as an adult. Now, the one I could never do was where you make the triangle with the string and have the yo-yo bouncing back and forth while it's spinning.
Yeah,
I could never
that
make
one.
that happen.
Yeah, I couldn't do that one. You know, there are people that can disconnect the yo-yo and get it back on the string, and it's spinning so fast that the string will rewind.
How? I don't understand. How do you do stuff and keep it from coming off the string?
Like you bounce it up in the air. You can unwind it and bounce it up in the air.
I know, but it's tied around at the end, isn't it?
But on this one, it's not.
Oh.
Because you specifically
So you cannot let it go all the way to the end.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a nerdy discussion right now.
It really is. We need to move the F on. Highly Suspect. They're going to be headlining Blitzmas this year at Kemba Live a week from Saturday. Flight attendant and Autumn Kings are coming with them. It's going to be a really great show, and we would love to send you. Not only are you going to come to the show, we're going to give you a Blitzmas t-shirt, and you're going to join us for happy hour with Highly Suspect before the concert.
That's cool.
That's going to be a really good time. Now, if you want to head on out and buy your tickets for just $25 a piece, you can do so at AXS.com right now, or you can give us a call, 800-821-9970, because we don't have one, we don't have two, but we have got 3 pair of tickets to give away, which means we have to play everybody's favorite game, Don't Blow It for Everyone. Very simple. You get a question, you answer it right, you're off the hook. If you and your teammates all get your questions right, everybody wins. But if one of you gets the question wrong, that means that you have blown it for everyone. You don't get a thank you, you don't get a goodbye, you don't get a wish you could be there. You get a straight dial tone, and that is it. That's exactly what it's going to sound like. 800-821-9970 right now. Let's get ourselves our first team. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Jesse.
Jesse, hang on one second, Jesse, as we find your teammates. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, it's Joe.
Joe. Please let there be another J in here. Jesse, Joe, hang on. Blitz, hi, who's this?
What's up? This is Jorge.
Jorge, what's going on?
Is that with a...
Yeah, that's
you spell that with a J?
J-O-R-G-E?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Jesse, Joe, and George A. All right. I don't mean to disrespect your name. It just sounds better.
It's all good. I know it doesn't.
Jesse J and George A. Okay.
It does not sound better.
No, it doesn't. You're right. All right, gentlemen, here we go. This is how it works. You're each going to get your own question. You cannot help each other out. If all 3 of you get your question correct, then all 3 of you get a pair of tickets for Blitzmas and the happy hour with Highly Suspect. But if one of you gets your question wrong, then it's all over. So, Jesse, you called in first. you get the first question.
All right.
Here we go. Jesse and only Jesse. Jeff Bridges is celebrating a birthday today. What was his character's name in The Big Lebowski?
Oh, no. I'm drawing a blank.
Oh.
I know it.
Oh. I do not abide. I do not abide.
Shoot.
Yeah, that's not a correct answer.
That's rough, man. You're two guys waiting. You're like, dude!
Come on! Pretty simple. The dude! Literally.
The dude!
All right, let's give it another try. I really like Jesse, Joe, and George. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Chris.
Chris. All right, Chris, hang on 1 second while we find your teammates. For Don't Blow It for Everyone. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hustler.
Hello, Blitz.
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
Hustler. Hustler?
Hessler. Okay, Hessler. Hang on 1 second, Hessler. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, it's Joe.
Joe, all right. Chris, Hessler, and Joe. Here we go. Chris, you called in first. We start with you for Chris and Chris only. Munch's Make Believe Band is an animatronic band for which children's food establishment?
Chuck E. Cheese?
That is the correct answer. Yes, Chuck E. Cheese. That's the band behind, which, by the way, they have a new holiday movie out. If you want to check out the Chuck E. Cheese holiday movie, it's on YouTube now.
Really?
Yeah.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Yeah, they have a new original song and everything.
Okay.
All right, Chris, you're off the hook. Hessler, this question is for you. Here we go. This is the final season of Stranger Things. Have you started yet, Vic, or no?
No, going to this weekend.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Nora made it through the first section of new episodes.
Oh.
I don't keep track, but I'll tell you this. I'm working in the room while she's watching it.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
I have no doubt.
It looks cool.
Broke a record for streaming.
Yeah, it's the second most...
Number one in Netflix.
No, it's the second most original series debut ever.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, still huge. Still huge, without a doubt.
Right.
And it's really, I mean, like I said, even for not a fan, it's cool. Anyway, sorry, back to the game. Hessler, here we go. This question is for you. The final season of Stranger Things is on Netflix now, at least the first part. What season is this?
5.
5 is the correct answer, yes. Good job.
Oh, man.
Very nice. All right, Joe, that means all the pressure is on you. And you alone. If you get this question right, all three of you are getting a pair of tickets for Blitzmas. If you get this question wrong, game over.
Brutal.
None of you get tickets at all.
Brutal.
All right, here we go. Joe, your question is, speaking of TV, what TV network is releasing 24 new Christmas movies this year?
The Hallmark Channel?
That is correct. Hallmark is correct. 24 new Christmas movies if you want to get in the Christmas spirit. Chris, Hessler, Joe, way to go. You are all getting tickets for Blitzmas next Saturday at Kemba Live. Plus, you're going to join us for happy hour with Highly Suspect before the show. You guys hang on. Congratulations. 99.7 The Blitz. Vic, you and I are alike in well, not a lot of ways, but in some ways.
I think quite a bit. We have a lot in
quite a bit?
common, yeah. I mean, when it comes to, like, pop culture and food and stuff.
That's true.
Movies.
Yeah,
and
okay.
all that, yeah.
All right. Well, I know another way that we are quite similar is neither of us grew up with a ton of disposable income floating around the house.
Zero disposable income.
Right.
You talk about living paycheck to paycheck, barely.
It was a little tight around the household. So I want to know, although I do remember actually getting eventually the circular plastic sled. Was there ever a time when the snow hit and you went out and you didn't have a sled, but you used something else as a sled?
Oh, cardboard. Cardboard always worked.
Oh, okay, that's the question. 800-821-9970. What did you use besides a sled? And yes, cardboard,
Yeah.
for sure. I do remember one time trying to make a cookie sheet work, but
Oh, wow.
but I remember being a little too big.
Yeah.
Like the legs, you could get your butt on it,
yeah,
but you had to be strong enough to hold your legs up, otherwise your legs were dragging.
Yeah, by that circle one, I was too big for the circle one.
Just the plastic
round
one?
Yeah. And so they were also made of metal. They also had them that were made of metal.
They did have
it's
the
like
metal
the one
ones.
that Clark put his company stuff on in the movie.
Yep.
That round metal one.
Yep. And it had the handles.
Yeah. I was too big for that. I had a real sled when I was little, but I became too big for it. It wasn't a very big one, with the actual runners on it, the metal runners,
the wood one. And
you
were supposed to be able to steer it a little bit.
You could a little bit if snow wasn't too deep.
You're right.
Or if it was solid, like it was hard. Like icy was actually better for steering with it.
Yes.
But once I got the long plastic sled, to me, I was like, I got a Cadillac now. Now I got the good one.
Because then you get two friends on there.
Well, but still, going by yourself on the long plastic sled, you flew down that hill, man.
You
couldn't damage that thing.
You built a ramp, and you got two friends and launched off that thing. 800-821-9970. What did you use besides a sled? Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Harley.
Harley, what did you use besides a sled?
Well, we used hoods of cars and the doors.
You did not.
Yes. That was a thing.
Yes, we did.
Hoods of cars.
That was a thing.
Yes.
How many kids could you fit on the hood of a car?
8 of us.
You went down 8 at a time?
Yes.
That is amazing.
Well, think about it, Goose. You probably took all 8 of them to carry it back up the hill.
Up, right. Oh, I would have loved.
3 of us. 3.
Oh, that would have been great. 4, 5, 6 people at a time. I would.
A tractor tire.
Yeah, I'd be.
Oh, a tractor tire.
Yes. And then we lubed it up and we went down with the tractor tire.
Boy, you are country, aren't you?
I am bumpkin. I go noodling. So
you go noodling? I love it.
That
Yes.
Wait, you know what noodling is, right?
Is that the fish thing where you grab it with your hands?
Where you reach into the log and pull it out. You can't see it.
My city's about to come out. Oh, hell no. That is not happening. No way. I appreciate the call. I hope you have a great Thursday.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, not happening. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Ed.
Ed, what did you use besides a sled?
Totes.
Coats?
Totes. You know, totes.
Totes.
The plastic
The
totes.
plastic totes.
The big storage container.
So you were actually sitting in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll bet those things flew, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Now, here's the other question. Did you ever get in and have someone put the lid on and then push you down the hill?
One time, and I'll tell you what, it was hilarious. You didn't know where you was at.
Right.
So I was like, oh, wow.
I would have loved to have done that. That would have been great. Ed, thanks for the call, man.
That was awesome.
Appreciate it. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, Goose, Steve.
Steve, what's up, man? What did you use besides a sled?
Well, until we got older, but when we were younger, I lived in Pittsburgh with my other siblings, and the dads in the neighborhood, they built a toboggan going across the driveways all the way down behind our house, and then they hosed it down with water, and then we had the metal saucers. My dad would put turtle wax on it, and then we'd go flying down to that.
Man.
But as we got older, he went to the junkyard and got a big Volkswagen hood.
There you go.
And drilled a hole in it, put a rope on it, and then we went to the bigger hills.
I can't believe how many... We're getting text messages, too. A lot of people use car hoods.
Yeah, and doors.
I've never heard of this before.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. I
Especially
appreciate
the Volkswagen. It was kind of curved up. So,
the top.
you had to
Yeah.
Totally can see that. Well, I appreciate
turtle wax on it, and you're flying.
Yeah, turtle wax will get you going. I can totally see that. I appreciate the call, man. Have yourself a great Thursday. Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Tristan.
Tristan, what did you use besides the hood?
The head of a bass drum.
Or sled. What did I say?
Besides a hood.
Oh, besides a hood, yes.
Because that's what everybody was using,
right?
No, the head of a bass drum.
Okay.
The head of a bass drum.
Yeah.
Okay. I can totally see that working.
Big marching band, I was in marching band, and we had a winter parade, and behind our school we had this big hill, and the head of my bass drum was cracked a little bit. If I get in trouble, and he goes, I don't know anything about this. And I looked at everyone, and I was like, we got the green light, boys. Go!
We're good to go. Yeah. Yeah. Hood of a bass drum. All right, Tristan, I appreciate it, man. Have yourself a great Thursday. Someone said where'd it go? Oh, my dad's motorcycle windshield.
Oh, yeah, because I can see that.
Big, long plastic. I can totally see that.
Curved.
Yeah. 800-821-9970. What did you use besides the sled? I'm a strong believer in don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
You can never do that. You don't know what people have been through. You haven't walked a mile in their shoes and all those other little proclamations. Don't judge a book by its cover. However, there is one thing that I think is universal, and maybe I'm wrong here. Think you can tell me otherwise? 800-821-9970. Please feel free to call or text and correct me and tell me how you feel about this. But I do think there is one time you can judge a book by its cover. And that is the fact that if someone looks crazy, they probably are. It's just a fact.
Hard not to disagree.
If you look crazy, you probably are. Like, look at Gary Busey.
Yeah.
Look at Gary. That man is off his rocker crazy. And he wasn't always that way. You guys tell he was a little off, but now in his older age, he looks every bit of crazy and is.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you.
And I say that again. I don't know the scenario. I don't know what they've been through, but we were in New York. We were in New York City. Saw a couple people. And they both looked and acted a bit crazy.
There is definitely a look.
Yeah. Yeah, there definitely is.
I mean, all you have to do is, look up crazy stories that people did and got in trouble and look at their mugshot. Every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time. Yeah. Like we had the story just, I think it was on Tuesday about the two guys with the threesome that took place in the Winn-Dixie parking lot. Yeah. Like you got to be pretty crazy to have a threesome in a Winn-Dixie parking lot in the middle of the day. And I'm not talking in a car. They were just in the parking lot. And all three of them looked bat-ass crazy.
Yep.
It happens all the time. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Norm.
Norm, do you agree with the statement, if you look crazy, they probably are?
Not exactly.
Not exactly.
You're saying Einstein is crazy, and he looks crazy.
Well, he might have been.
Okay, and you're right. There is a line / definition of crazy.
Yeah.
Because crazy could lead to some amazing things.
Yeah, there are some amazing minds in people who do look crazy.
Who look crazy, yeah. So I think you're onto something there.
And I guarantee you, early on, there were probably a lot of people who told him he was crazy.
They thought he was crazy. Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Norm, you got a valid point there. I appreciate it. Now here's the thing though. You can go kind of the other way in that there are people who don't look crazy that are crazy.
Well, yeah, this is definitely not a blanket over everybody.
Right.
But we're talking about in general.
In general, you can not look crazy and be crazy. Yeah. But if you look crazy, you probably are crazy. Blitz, hi, who's this?
What's going on, Goose? Tony.
Tony, what's up, man?
What's up, my dude? How you doing this morning?
Just working and doing a radio show. What are you up to?
Well, dude, I'm sitting over here doing absolutely nothing, bro. Nothing. I'm homeless.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's not a good place to be right now. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I appreciate it. But, hey, dude, I guess I want to just comment on what you're saying. I would agree with you 100% on everything you just said. But if people are rude, people are rude, right?
That's true, yeah. I'm not saying be rude to anyone. I'm not saying being rude to anyone. I'm just saying, when you see someone that, If they look crazy, they're probably crazy.
Again, just look at mug shots.
734 says if it looks like a crackhead, it's probably a crackhead. I mean, yes, but there are people who can look a little crackhead-ish without being crackheads. Let's see. 8834 says women. One word, women. But again, I think both men and women, there are a select group that cannot look crazy, and then the crazy comes out. That's a given. But I'm saying when you look the part, you probably are. 800-821-9970 if you agree. Or disagree for that matter.
I'm guessing Lindsay's saying they think this person's crazy. She says, I'm a teacher, and we have a parent that drops their kid off, and smoke just rolls out of her minivan.
So look at...
Are we talking about cigarette smoke?
Probably not.
Are we talking about like Cheech and Chong van?
I would say more like a Cheech and Chong van. 800-821-9970 Blitz. Hi, who's that?
This is Jim.
Jim, would you agree with the statement, if you look crazy, you probably are?
Well, everybody thought Albert Einstein looked crazy back in his time, but he was a brilliant mind.
That is true. We just had that conversation a moment ago where, there are people who might seem crazy, although crazy can come across or can turn into a brilliant mind. Or I should say a brilliant mind can come across as crazy because we don't fully understand it at the time. So I fully see what you're saying there. Yeah, I totally get it, man. I appreciate the call. Thank you so much.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right, our first story, we have ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? A Florida man is being investigated by the police, or I should say was being investigated by the police. And he had some rules. And his rules were very clearly stated right there at his front door. Because this man had a doormat that said, come back with a warrant. So, wow, that's exactly what the police did. 57-year-old Chris Music of Daytona Beach had been posing as a real estate investor, creating fake documents that made it look like he owned a bunch of properties, and he used them as collateral to take out big loans to buy other properties, and then he'd rent out those places, pocket the money, and never pay back the loans. Bit old financial scam, and that's why the Financial Crimes Unit interviewed him and established enough probable cause to actually execute a search warrant, thereby satisfying the doormat's request. That's what was in the police report. He is facing forgery and grand theft charges. That's a lot of money that he was pocketing, and yeah, he's going to be spending some time in jail. Story number 2 takes us overseas to Russia, where one of the Fabergé eggs. Remember those, the Fabergé eggs?
Yes.
The first one was made back in 1913 out in Russia, and it sold at auction for a record $30 million on Tuesday. Now, that's one story about a Fabergé egg. So to have 2 stories in 1 week about a Fabergé egg is quite interesting. However, a 32-year-old guy was just arrested in New Zealand because he tried to steal a small Fabergé egg from a jewelry store in Auckland. He walked into the store last Friday because they had a special edition James Bond themed necklace called the Octopussy Surprise Locket. It was a special edition James Bond because in the movie, in the 1983 movie, it centers around a Fabergé egg and what they're trying to steal.
Right.
So this special James Bond Fabergé egg necklace, covered in green enamel, 183 diamonds, valued at around $19,000. Only 50 of them were ever made. So this guy walks into the store, grabs the small Fabergé egg, and swallows it. That was his big plan, was to swallow the egg. Now here's the thing. He didn't even get out of the store. Once he swallowed the egg, they arrested him right there at the store.
Well, sure. I mean, did he think that would make it legally his? Possession is 9/10.
Yeah. Did he think that no one would notice him swallow the egg?
Oh, maybe that was it.
And then he could just walk out?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Do the metal detectors still go off?
It's not.
It's metal and jewel. Well, like jewel. It's metal. It's got to have metal in it.
Probably
gold. I don't think.
I don't know.
Anyways, it's not clear if the egg it will lose value after being digested. But here's the thing. As of this morning, the egg hasn't returned, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
The police are still waiting for nature to take its course. And it's been almost a week.
Wow. How is that possible? Or is it just not going through?
That's what I have to assume. So here's my question, though. Can they forcefully do surgery?
That's what I was just going to ask.
Can they remove the egg without your consent if it doesn't pass? Now, this may cause a serious health issue, in which case you're going to die unless we remove the egg.
Right. If it's stuck, if that's why it hasn't come out yet.
But we had this day of the guy who swallowed the lighter that survived in his stomach for 30 years.
30 years.
So if you've got a $19,000 Fabergé egg in your stomach, can they knock you out, go in, and remove it? Is that legally allowed?
I mean, it'll be years if they can, and he can survive with it in there. It's going to be years because there's going to be a court case, then there's going to be appeals.
Right.
Oh my gosh, they won't be able to touch it until that whole court system's done.
So you're saying they can't go in with just like a dart gun tranquilizer and knock them out? And
I think they would get sued to hell and back.
They probably would,
and they would lose.
You think they would lose, though? That's the question. Do you think
I think they would lose. Yes. Now, you can keep him in jail until the time comes, I believe. But I don't think without, if he refuses and says, no, you can't do that, then he's going to get a lawyer. They're going to go to court and decide that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
there will be, oh my God, can you imagine the lawyers that will be jumping to take this case?
You're probably not wrong.
I mean, seriously.
I'm very
You're
curious
talking
to see what
about
happens.
cutting a person open,
But he took something that wasn't his.
I understand that. But you're still you're going to have a tough time with this one, man.
I agree. No, it'll definitely be a tough time.
This is really an amazing discussion.
Yeah.
It really is. I don't know. Is there a lawyer listening that might have a legit idea on how you would proceed with this? That's what I'd like to know.
I say just gun him like a pig.
Okay.
Get the egg out.
I mean, you could do that. I mean, after all, if you lose the lawsuit, it's just our tax dollars that are going to pay for it.
Well, I guess. No, it's not, because it's in New Zealand, so it's not going to affect us one bit.
Well, I mean, it's their tax dollars. It's not like the police department's tax dollars are going to pay for it.
Well, I'll keep an eye on the story, and we'll see what happens. That's your not-so-breaking news. We are just, what is it, 9 days away. 9 days away from Blitzmas. I mean, this is going to be a huge show. Highly Suspect, Flight Attendant, Autumn Kings. My first Blitzmas ever.
Yep.
So I'm very excited.
Good time.
Do I wear like an ugly Christmas sweater?
People do. We might have some Blitz. We had some Blitz ugly Christmas sweaters.
Oh, did we really?
Yeah, we may still have some.
Oh.
Yeah,
do you have like an outfit planned or no?
I haven't. No, 9 days out? No, I haven't planned my outfit yet.
You don't know if you're doing like ugly sweater or anything like that?
I don't know.
All right.
I will wear something.
I would hope so.
I mean, I will probably wear something with Christmas on
related.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Very
I might
good.
have Chevy Chase on a shirt. Who knows?
Okay. Well, if you want to join us, then we want to see you. Kemba Live, Saturday, December 13th. It is going to be Highly Suspect, Flight Attendant, Autumn Kings. And here's the deal. We have got tickets from now until the show. And if you win your tickets, not only are you going to get a pair of tickets to the show, but you can also grab yourself a T-shirt, which we will give you, and tickets for the happy hour with Highly Suspect, because we're going to be hanging out with them before the show. And who doesn't want to hang out and have a cocktail and get in the, big festive mood as we are gearing up and getting ready for Christmas. So, yeah, we absolutely want to see you. Speaking of the holiday season, if you want to get your laugh on, we would love for you to do so with our friends at the Columbus Funny Bone, because Dustin has just walked in here, and they've got some great shows coming up at the Funny Bone, which if you have not seen a show at the Funny Bone, this is the place to go see a show. What's going on, man? How are you? He's all the way back there. And you can get your tickets at is it ColumbusFunnyBone.com? Columbus.funnybone.com. And they've got some great comedians coming up. In fact, even more so, I will tell you this. If you're still looking for a last-minute idea for like a holiday office party, if you've never done a comedy show for an office party, it's a really good time. Because,
that's a great idea.
Yeah. Depending on how big your office is, I'm assuming, because I've seen a lot of clubs do this, if there's enough people, you'll bring someone in, won't you? Yeah, they'll bring a comedian in. If your company is big enough, you can just have the place.
Yeah.
And they'll do it. But if you've got a smaller business, that's okay too. You can buy a couple tables, come on out. And the Columbus Funny Bone is a great place because not only is it the comedy club, but they got the full-blown restaurant and everything ready to go if you want to grab some meals and some drinks and all that kind of stuff before the show. And you can check out some really, really funny people, including Greg Warren, who just walked in the studio. Hey, man, you walked in, we're throwing you on the mic. How are you? Good. You got to turn his microphone on first.
Nope.
Does that work? Is that on now?
I think it is.
There it is.
There we go.
Okay.
How you doing, man?
Good. How are you, Greg?
I'm great. Thanks
Good.
for
I
having me in.
appreciate you getting up early and coming and join us for the show. And I know it's never easy for a comedian to do the late night hours to then turn around and get up.
Yeah, I mean that was more of an issue when I was in my 20s and 30s, but now I'm like I was already up.
You were already up.
It's pathetic.
That does happen as you get older. That alarm clock, that natural alarm clock.
Like, what am I doing, man? I could sleep for another hour.
Yeah. And you lay there and you're like, if I just lay quietly and calmly, then I'm going to get back to sleep.
It doesn't happen.
And then it doesn't happen. Yeah. So thank you very much for coming in. I'm assuming that you have been around these parts before?
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He's been in here.
Oh,
multiple times.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry, old friends. Please, go ahead.
Man. Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
I don't think you've been here since COVID.
I don't think so either, man. Yeah, it's good to see you. Yeah.
What are people going to go? What are people going to see when they come see a Greg Warren show?
Man, you know what? I think if I was better at answering that question, I would have had more success in my career.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Now I'm like, go to YouTube and you can find out if it's right for you. But yeah, no, it's. I've been coming to this club forever. I love it. Yeah, it's a good time.
How do you think you're, as you were saying, it's more of an issue in your 20s and 30s as you get a little older. How do you feel your comedy has changed as you've gotten older?
I mean, I think it's gotten better.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah,
that's a good start.
I mean, I would hope so.
Yeah, I would hope so too, man. Especially if you saw some of those performances in my 20s, I'm like, oh God, what was I doing? So, I think it's gotten a lot better. It's gotten cleaner. I mean, I was never filthy, but it's a clean show.
That's interesting. Was that a choice to make?
It was heading that way, and then I had sort of a intervention from somebody that was like, "Hey, man, you're way too clean to not just go all the way
clean."
Oh,
okay.
Really? Okay.
Well, and I did see this because you've got some shows this weekend, but then you're also doing a family-friendly, all-ages show.
On Sunday, yeah. We do that in a few markets where, it's pretty cool. Yeah, we bring the kids up at the end and interview them and let them tell jokes and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
it's pretty
great.
cool. Yeah, I mean, I only do it in like 10 markets, and it's gone really well in Columbus, so it's like we've kind of perfected it. It's like a talk show for kids at the end. It's kind of cool.
And so does it go from like the aching body and doctor visit jokes to like Disney jokes? How does that work out?
Let's hope I don't have any aching body jokes yet. I mean, come on.
You were a wrestler.
Not quite there yet.
I did wrestle.
Yeah, you were a hell of a wrestler.
I went to the Buckeye wrestling match last night.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. They wrestled Bellarmine. And, their coach, Tom Ryan, their head coach, they have a great team, by the way.
Yeah.
They're really, really good. But I wrestled Tom when I was in college. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And does he recognize you? You guys still?
Yeah. No, I know him. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. That's really cool that you go support that. That's interesting when you get into some of those like lesser known sports.
What's he talking about, man?
I don't know. I didn't hear that. I'm not hearing that.
I thought.
Come on now.
What are you lesser known sports? I don't understand.
So, all right. So you're saying wrestling is as popular as football? Okay. So I'm saying a lesser known sport.
Lesser popular.
I mean, I wasn't aware that football was more popular.
Okay. So there's
Now,
a
listen,
game. There's
admittedly,
a game that people play, and it's
What's that?
11 on 11.
Yeah.
And they have this oblong pigskin shaped ball, and it generates like billions and billions and billions of dollars a year.
Some of it sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems.
He's a Michigan fan, you know.
I know.
Now, wait a minute. You son of a bitch! You guys didn't let me finish.
I got Goose stuttering.
You didn't let me finish my statement. My statement being, because I also am a former participant and big fan of a lesser. I'm a huge volleyball fan. I used to play semi-pro volleyball, and I will sit down and watch a volleyball match on TV.
Sure.
Or I will go to a volleyball match.
Yeah.
It's not packing out stadiums. So I'm just saying it was cool that you went to support the team of when you
see what you're saying,
participate.
Goose. You're making it sound like I'm doing some sort of charitable thing by going to watch the Buckeyes.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
The number 2
Both
wrestling
of you can stop
program
being
in the
dicks
country.
right now.
No, I mean I get what you're saying is that that Tom Ryan and the Buckeyes are some sort of charity case. Well, they're not. It's
okay, but if we look at the ledger, do you think that the football team and the basketball team are dollarly supporting?
Of course not.
Again, the football thing, it sounds familiar. Like it's just, yeah.
No, wait a minute though.
Where is this ledger that you're talking about?
In the AD's office, in the athletic department.
He might have one.
But Ohio State, Penn State, and also Michigan's a big wrestling school, right? Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, the head coach at Michigan. It's funny. My senior year in the NCAA tournament, there were 3 guys that were in that bracket, among others. But one of them was Sean Barnett, head coach at University of Michigan. One of them was Tom Ryan, head coach at Ohio State. And one of them was Greg Warren, stand-up comedian.
How about that?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really
You were
cool.
competing against the 2 current coaches.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And I didn't go head-to-head with Tom in that tournament. I did wrestle Barnett in the tournament.
Wow.
Yeah. But,
Did you win?
I beat Bormet, the Michigan coach, but he was a freshman and I was a senior. So
okay.
It's one of those things where it's like, he hates it. I'm friends with him now. He hates it because he's like, hey, didn't that comedian? He's like, yeah. But it's like I was at the end of the game and he was, I mean, his career was much better than mine as he got going. And then Tom, the only time I wrestled Tom was like in an off-season tournament and I lost to him. Yeah. It was close, but I lost him. But he was better than I was. He wound up getting second that year.
Okay. All right. All right. Greg Warren going to be at Columbus Funny Bone this weekend. When are the shows?
Friday. It's like I don't know. 2
Okay,
shows
great.
Friday.
Yeah, check out the website. Great.
2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday, and there's a matinee show for all the family on
the family-friendly show.
That sounds like a fun show to go to. I'd like to see the kids.
Yeah, if you got kids, it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and it's not like a kiddie show. Like I do my regular.
You're not doing
act.
puppets and anything
No.
like that.
No. Man, thank God I'm not a puppet guy, or that would have been embarrassing.
That would have been
Yeah,
weird.
I would have been like, well, yeah, I mean, I do a couple of puppets. I mean, what?
Although I will say, as a wrestler, you have experience because there's a lot of times hands go in places that they're not supposed to go. Just saying. So
That's true.
A little bit of puppet experience.
Well, I mean, it may be in Michigan. It's it's
definitely in Michigan, without a doubt. That's why we're shaped like the mitt because we just right up there.
That's true. I didn't think of it that way, man. Yeah.
You got time to stick around for a minute?
Sure. Do we?
No,
we have to go, I think.
Oh,
yeah,
you got to go.
Right now?
Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Okay, they're busy. They got to bounce. All right, well, check out the Columbus Funny Bone website. Greg Warren going to be there all weekend. Really appreciate you running in and around. Yeah, great talk.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Good to see you again.
Wrestling, the #1 sport in the country, in all of North America.
I always thought so.
Yeah.
I mean, but I haven't seen the ledger that you have. But
No, I'm agreeing with you 100%. It goes wrestling, football, NASCAR. That's the order.
Hey, Hulk Hogan sold out stadiums.
Okay. Thank you, sir. We really appreciate you getting us. I know 7 of the Blitz. All right, there's a new trend out there that seems to be taking off. And like a lot of new trends, this is my old curmudgeon moment. This is my get off my lawn moment. Yeah. I get it. Things change. People do things in different ways, but I just can't fathom this. There is a new birthday trend that has taken off. And I have proclaimed before, if you invite me to your 1-year-old's birthday party, I'm going to show up and protest. But I will show up.
See, I don't think that's a curmudgeon thing. I think the majority of people don't want to go to a 1-year-old's birthday party or a pet's birthday party.
Well, okay, hold on. But if I'm close enough to you, I'm going to come to your 1-year-old's birthday party.
Okay.
Now, you invite me to your pet's birthday party, I don't give an F who you are, I'm not coming. In fact, depending on who you are, it might end the friendship. Don't invite me to your pet's birthday party.
So if it's like your nephew's 1-year-old party, you'd probably go.
Then I'm going, of course.
You maybe you don't even want to, but you would.
Of course. Absolutely. I'd even bring a play school toy gift of some sort. I don't know. Actually, what I should bring is just some cheap Tupperware because they play with the lids more than they do with their actual toys.
A friggin' box.
Yeah, a box would be just fine. You invite me to your pet's birthday party. It might be the end of the friendship. This one, 100%, I don't care who you are, would be the end of the friendship because people are now throwing birthday parties for dead people.
Okay, F off. No. What is wrong with you? Who would do that?
Hey, people online. This is the new trend that has taken off. People are saying, Bob would have been 54 today. We're going to have a birthday party. Nope.
Yeah.
Not happening.
At some point, you're going to have multiple parties on so many different days.
Not happening. If my best friend passes away unexpectedly, every year I am going to raise a toast to him or whatever in my docile.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a cocktail. I'm gonna raise it up. I'll probably step outside, pour a little bit out for the homie.
Like honoring his memory.
Right.
Yeah.
But by no means am I throwing a birthday party. Not happening.
That's just, that's creepy.
I think, yes. Not only is it dumb, but it's also borderline creepy. So I'm just kind of putting it out there. If this is you, if you are throwing a birthday party for a deceased person, 100% don't call me. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. I don't want to disrespect any of your loved ones or anything, but I'm not coming.
And I'm going to say again, I don't believe that's a get off my lawn thing. I think that's going to be the majority of people of any age.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not alone here.
I can't imagine.
I want to know if anyone's ever done this. 800-821-9970. I would love to talk to you as to why. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, my name's Tiffany.
Tiffany, thoughts on throwing a birthday party for a deceased person?
So mine was kind of unique. My mom actually passed away just before her 50th birthday party. So we just threw a 50th birthday party for her and had like her favorite cake and stuff like that. Really only because she didn't make it.
Okay, no, that I get. If it was coming up to her birthday, and I'm so sorry for your loss, if it happened right before her birthday, then I could see that first year, a celebration of life, family and friends getting together. Yeah. You already had a birthday party planned, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Totally understandable.
Yeah, she passed in August and her birthday was in November. So we were like, we're just going to do a little something to celebrate that she would have been 50 this year.
Yeah. And 50's a big year.
Yeah.
Mother passed away way too young, obviously. But that one time, that one thing, that totally makes sense.
Yeah, you're not going to have a party every year, right?
No, we haven't done it every year. That was like the one-time thing. Right. And then after that, we haven't done anything. But that was the one time.
Totally understandable. And I've said multiple times, and Nora knows this, something happens to me and I die, don't have a funeral, have a party.
Right.
Get together and have a good time. I don't want any kind of tears or any of that sadness. Just have a good time. So if it happened in that window, that's totally understandable. But you're not doing it every year.
That's what she said before she passed was have a party. Don't have a funeral. I don't want a bunch of tears.
Yep, exactly. So I'm completely with you, and I think you did the right thing. So we are still friends. I don't hate you, and we can continue to talk, okay?
Good, I'm glad. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Have yourself a great Thursday.
That's different.
Yeah, that is completely different. If you 800-821-9970, I would love to know if you've ever done this before. Feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, 99.7 The Blitz.
Can I read a text?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Stephanie said her daughter passed when she was 6. It's been 8 years. She said they do get a birthday cake on that day every year, but she said there's no way I would ever throw an actual party for her. No.
Okay. Yes. As her parents, as a young daughter who passed away, I am so sorry that no parent should ever have to go through that.
No.
That makes sense for your family, but yes, throwing a party would be wild.
They just get a cake. They just get a cake and they have
get a cake,
and
celebrate
remember
within
her.
your family.
But she's never would she throw a party.
Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Totally makes sense, Stephanie. That is how you do it. 99.7 The Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Thursday morning, make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Like, did you know, if you're a big fan of, like, state parks and stuff, make sure you make your way out to Adirondack Park in upstate New York. That's the biggest park in the U.S. In fact, it's bigger than Death Valley and Yellowstone combined.
Wow.
6 million acres, which makes it bigger than 5 entire states.
Jeez.
That's a big park.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so if you want to put that on your bucket list,
get lost.
Adirondack Park in upstate New York. Oh, for sure. Did you know adding bubbles to your bath keeps the water warmer for a longer period of time?
Why does that make sense?
Well, because it adds a layer holding in the heat.
Yeah.
You know, the
it's
heat has
like
nowhere to
its
escape.
own ozone layer.
Yes, exactly. Did you know that You Can't Touch This is only MC's 5th highest charting song on the Billboard 100 chart? It actually peaked at number 8. 4 other songs of his did better. Pray, Have You Seen Her?
Yeah.
Too Legit to Quit. And can you name the other one? I'll tell you this, it's from a movie.
Is it a kid's movie?
Kind of, yeah. It's kind of a remake, if you will.
It's not like a Ninja Turtles movie, is it?
No, that's Vanilla Ice.
Right. Oh.
But it's along those lines. It's part of a soundtrack. And it's got the name in it. So Ninja Rap for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is what Vanilla Ice did. MC Hammer did...
I don't know.
Adam's Groove for the Addams Family.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And that was his biggest hit?
Not his biggest, but
okay.
it was bigger than You Can't Touch This.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Down.
Did you know Tijuana, Mexico is further north than Savannah, Georgia? Mexico kind of creeps up that California line there.
That's right.
There's parts of it that definitely go further north, yeah. And finally, you may or may not know this, Thick, but back in the day, when you wanted to go buy a video game, and you were getting ready for that video game to come out, and you were all excited, what day did that video game come out? Do you remember?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's when games, movies, and music
always came out.
Yeah, that
Tuesday
changed.
was the new release day. It did change.
Yeah.
But the reason it was Tuesday was because when Sega was marketing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in 1992, they decided to build hype by releasing it on a Tuesday, and it stuck. And for decades, Tuesday was the official release date for video games. Things are obviously less structured now, but Tuesday is still the most common release day of the week.
Because of Sonic.
Because Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to remember Sonic the Hedgehog 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was obviously the big one. Because it was 3 when you got Tails, right?
I thought that came with 2.
Did it?
Because I'll tell you this right now. If you could have made serious money gaming back then, my wife would have gotten rich. She was the greatest Sonic player I ever knew in my life.
Was Sonic the Hedgehog the original? Obviously, you're still running sideways, but you had the green loops, and you would roll into a ball.
Yeah, get the coins.
Right, get the
bounce
coins.
on the things to get all the coins.
Yep.
And she knew every level, every trick, everything.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm curious as to the difference between 1 and 2. I'll have to look it up. Anyways, there you go.
Tails first joined in Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in 1992.
It was 2. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Well, learning you some stuff on a Thursday morning. 99.7 The Blitz.